It's Week 11 of the 2041 season, and our focus is on the Blues' sure-handed wide receiver. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Blues and the Condors, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's Week 11. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
They'll run here on first down. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3. Setting up a throw. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there, because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Looking to the air here. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
You know, these third and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on third and short, they can't get the job done.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So they come on offense now, readying for their opening drive. And leading them out to one of the league's longest tenured quarterbacks.
Simply put, there's not a throw on the field he's not capable of making. His arm can reach every blade of grass, which as a defender is an absolute pain to have to worry about down in and down out. And as an offense, it energizes you for the possibility of a big play at any time.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Second and 3 now. Back-to-back carries here. And this won't amount to much. Tackled after a small run to the 32. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. They get 22 on that one. And they'll have first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Now a give on the counter. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
He's got a man left. And he's going to step out with no gain.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
The Blues out to get a boot into this one. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. The Condors and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And as we work our way through this regular season, you can see he's currently sitting in the top 5 of the league in passing. First down, ball at the 36. Hand off to the back. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's...
The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
On comes the Condors punting squad. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. He's got it on the bootleg. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Punt team on the field. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be their football coming up. On 1st down, they'll run. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Another carry for him. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And that brings up 4th and long. They're out now, ready to punt it. And they could really use a good one here. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later. I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
3rd and long for him here. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it'll be their football. 1st and 10 from the 41. Throwing with a blitz on the way. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Back to throw. He finds Johnson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Play action on 1st down. Complete out to the right. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing it again here. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He'll make a bid for it on the ground. He gets 6 on that play, and it'll give him a 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Here's the handoff. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside.
And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Condors go up 6-0 here in the 1st. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Condors will jump out to a 7-0 lead. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Blues returning their offense and this running back to the field. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They go play action on first. This one finds the fullback.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Finds a man right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. That's caught for the first. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives them the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They read that screen perfectly. Interception. Reaches the 40. At the 20. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle. And the Condors double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now outruns their offense to take over. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Back to the air following the pick 6. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So that brings up second down. Now looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Here he is on third and long. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Condors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. In the middle holes, they don't get anything on the run. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. He'll throw it. Setting up the running back screen. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third down from the gun. Has some daylight through the 40. Oh, what a hitch. Jars the ball loose. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And they're going to have a first down. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Throwing now off play action. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing from the gun. Connects with Johnson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And the San Diego first down.
They are throwing it again. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Receiver gets it on the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, up the middle, it'll be pretty tough for this safety to make a play through all the traffic. If you want to range outside, you want to get into his domain, you better be careful because this strong safety will put you on your back.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Blues get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
The offense getting set to go. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Give now to the running back. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
It is cut left side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll give him a first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now in Britain. The Blues looking for a score before halftime. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in the hurry up here. Dump off caught by his back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. To the air, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they're going to take over possession. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll give him a first down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. They'll throw on first. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 47. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw it. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. First and 10 from the 41. Throwing it again here. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Pass play coming here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Back to throw it. He lobs it up, left sideline, looking for a chunk play. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Condors in front. Now we'll send you back stateside to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has the EA Sports Halftime Report all queued up and ready to go.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Blues headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. Throwing now on first down. Looking right, and he finds him. And this one does not go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 30-yard line.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And this one doesn't go far. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Here's what I know. I know this one, Kate, from personal experience. After this one's over, QB, well, he's going to spend some time in that cold tub because he's been in so much time on the ground, taking a beating today. This offensive line, this offense has got to find a way to protect the passer.
Their punter making his way out now. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And that is where they'll start the next drive. First down, ball at the 36. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Back to the well again. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Pass play now. Complete over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Design bootleg here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up. You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this will hit the goal line and then go into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes their offense out again. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
Here's a throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Officially a 55-yard launch. And they'll begin this possession in just a moment. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. To the air now on 1st and 10. We've got a screen to the running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
To throw it on 1st down. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They're throwing it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
This offense making its way back out now. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Play action on first down. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And it sets up first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First and 10 now from the 30. Complete out to the right. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 13 on that play. And they'll have first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
This set it down starts with an option right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
The give here on second. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
He's going to throw this one. Finds a seam down the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They're going play action. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
You know, one thing I noticed, Kate, coaching youth football, everybody wants their kid to play quarterback. That is, until they get knocked to the mat. And that's now 5 sacks in this game, let alone the number of times the quarterback's been flushed as well. Not everybody is built to play quarterback.
Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The decision is to take the 3. Out comes the field goal unit for this try. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense getting all set for this series. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll give him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Connecting on the slant. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends their lead to 14.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his 1st attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Option design here. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go now. Turn up.
From the 28. He's on the move. Steps up and he's running with it. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks, it's hard to come by in this league.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Condors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. They give it to him again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
On comes the Condors punting squad. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. No return on that punt. And they'll be backed up a good bit for this drive. This offense ready to get going again now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So it's second down coming up. Back to throw now. Throw. Oh, the football's loose. Recovered by the defense.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Their offense ready to take the field now. They were on. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. They're going to throw it on third and long. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that'll be a first down. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Looking for a throw here. Finds a man right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 42-yard line.
From the 42. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. All set up now for 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
From the gun on 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They'll try and throw it here. It is caught left side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives them the first. Setting up a throw. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal. From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on second and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Has it at the 7. Working quickly here. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Their offense running back out now. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run here on first down. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delayed game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still second down.
Offense to the line for second down. They'll run here following the penalty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So quickly, the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Punter on now, and he gets into this one. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. First down, ball at the 36. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the condo Condors get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Second and 3 now. Here's the long back on the handoff. And they'll make this stop after a short gain to the 48. Just 2 to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He has the first and still going past the 35. And he gets this all the way to the 31-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And they're going to have a first down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And it was a maestro of a performance defensively, limiting them to only one field goal. Playing shutdown football like that, Brock, it is no surprise they came away with the win. And I think you'd agree, we see some more lockdown football in their future. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Condors as we say cheerio from London.